Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're back in Factorio in our Death World Extreme, and we are very happily finished, in brackets, a few very key important things. One, oh, look at that, biters all over the place. We definitely want to do things like take these guys out, but we'll get there. We have uranium pumping into the system right here. Not a ton of it, but how much is in that? 96,000 still in that unit. We have a tiny bit of coal here, and more importantly, right on down here, we have all these pump jacks pumping away like mad, dumping our crude oil down the line. So that runs all the way down here, up here, and hit, and then joins into this one, and then it runs out here, and oh, I lost it, and over here, and it crosses the sulfuric acid on its way out to bring the crude oil on its way in. And that dumps into this entire network here. So we got, these are sitting at just shy of half full, which is awesome. Our heavy oil is already at half full, which we might have to adjust the heavy light balance. We'll do that this episode. The petroleum gas is getting pretty full, so we might switch this line to produce heavy for a bit, and then have it produce... then it can later switch back to producing petroleum gas. We may have to fiddle with those a little bit until we get the balance right. It might maybe look for a circuit system to do that with. Science-wise, we have started to stock up some blue science because we have not been actually using anything. In fact, the blue now has 1.1k blue science in the backup, which is fantastic. Red circuits are starting to pump through because they finally have plastics. Since we have all that oil going, which is great. Where our green circuits are blasting away like mad. We balance this for both sides to get more close to full flow. Our iron is still a little on the low side because these guys don't have red belt input. Having all of this picked up and moved over here, and then those fed separately, would actually be faster. Yeah, because basically one belt hits here full, and it splits to two sides on the red, and the red fires it down to about halfway, and then they're all gobbled up. Not even halfway. So yeah, inefficient. Oops, bad design. Well, not bad design. It's a design that's made to be usable when you upgrade to the volume of having full red input, which of course we don't, and we're not going to anytime soon. We do have a lot of iron input. I'm very happy with the actual total volume that we've got coming off here. It's definitely not maxing out the system, but that's pretty good. These are pretty full belts heading down this way, and they may actually, the production may actually not keep up at some point, which wouldn't make me super sad. I'll tell you that much. It would not make me super sad. Red circuits, or yes, red circuits making it down the line, which is fantastic. They're starting to back up here on the bus, which is also wonderful. And what else we got? So that'll soon get the entire feed. See, that's just going to back up right there. It'll fill up, and then the whole feed will go into the blue science. So today, and in the next few episodes, we have to do a few things. I want to check on, see maybe at some point if we can balance this better, because this is basically combining and then separating for this steel. So I think what we should do is take these two belts right here, balance them separately, and feed them to the steel. Let's head up and do that first. And then we have on the list, I want to make sure our coal supply is doing its thing. I'm pretty sure it's fairly good, fairly solid for us. I'm just going to take this right out here, back a few steps. Speaking of steps, I love having my super fast feet. It's wonderful. And this can go like this. Oh, come on. Yep. So thank you so much for all those who have joined me and stayed with me in the adventures of the Death World Extreme. To me, it's been quite extreme. You know, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you're like, oh, this is boring, Why do you keep fighting these biters over and over again? But hey, that was the whole point of this series. I could have done just, you know, another Real World series or another whatever series, but I wanted to do something different for you guys. So, different's what you got for sure. You know, you didn't get what you were banking on, I'm sure, when you saw this, when this all started happening. You're like, oh, it's going to be a little bit more aggressive. No, I did say extreme, though, didn't I? I meant it. Yep, in there. Okay. And then this goes out of here. And this can come down here to there. Let's remove you. Oh, I love it. One thing this series has definitely taught me is much quicker. I've gotten much quicker at actually controlling everything. So, yeah. Why are you guys not getting through? There you are. You are getting through. It was just a timing thing. Alright, and the copper is definitely okay. Copper is feeding from both sides. It seems to be utilizing this most and first, which I'm okay with. Iron is now getting a... Right here is the point where it hits full feed, which is good. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this junk, empty our bag, and then look back at our to-do list, because it's a big one. So we know, let's check that to make sure that the coal input is doing good. We seem to have a decent amount down there. Is that thinning out or is it backing up? I can't tell, because this is not maxed out right here. There's random things on the belt down this way. That's a little odd. These are done. That must have been 6 million years ago. There we go. Alright. And let's clean up the junk. Oh, you know what? You belong in there. There we go. Odd. Gear wheels on the line. Okay, so this line has full, except for the random things on its belt, which is gears, apparently. Oh, that must have been a belt explosion, or a pocket explosion. Okay. That's a full line here. Hi, guys. Oh, right. I have an order to have coal, don't I? Alright, that's probably doesn't need to be there, okay? Let's get rid of that. I don't think I need the coal. Okay, iron's feeding to the gears. They're backed up. Like it. Coal coming down here. Looks like we're okay with coal at the moment. I don't think we need to fuss too much about it. I mean, we got 1.7, if I remember correctly, million right there. 1.1 million there. 1.4 million up there. We're good for quite a while. I don't think we need to... do we need to tap in anymore? Probably not. Probably not a high priority right now. So, then the next thing on the list would be to balance the oil. Now, I do have science on the list, and I've been howled at a few times to get research going, but not really anything in here is particularly important to what I want to do. I mean, mining productivity, probably worth doing, but 2,000 blue science is more than I've got backlogged right now, so I'd rather be backlogging it for something like worker robot speed, or some of this like nuclear fuel reprocessing, Corvarex enrichment process. This one basically is interesting. It lets us take produces 3 new of the dark greens when it processes some used up fuel cells, which is great. It'll take 6,000 research each, though. This guy is also 6,000, but it's 6,000 of the science, the purple, which is the production science, and the high-tech science. So I think we're going to have to build some new science stuff. And I'm thinking, since we got the bus coming out this way, we either make some new space for it, which would mean fighting, and I don't care to do that, or we consider looking into this area for more of our putting in our science. So, or we could pipe the bus. This bus, we could pipe it out, just slide the wall over slightly and pipe it out, or bring it down here, or whatever, right, for our network. So, having done that, having said that, I want to balance this fuel. So right now we're producing. Now we just take a look here, because it's been forever. Since we are in the advanced oil refinery process, this is, why does it not show what it is? Anyways, advanced oil processing gives us 10 heavy, 45 light, and 55 petroleum gas. And now they actually pump out... where's the heavy oil come? Oh, that's how I did that. Oh, heavy oil really actually runs all the way around there? Where's the heavy oil come out from the top? Oh, there it is. It dumps right down through there. Okay, so, and then the light is over here. Now, light oil is just about empty. It's not really keeping up. It's burning through the light really quickly. And that's these guys over here that are doing so. Now, I think what we should actually do instead of messing with this batch is put something else in that will produce, that'll process some more, process some of the heavy into light. I think that's probably the better way to deal with that. So, let's see, how much space do we need for this? You know what, let's blueprint this. This is a beautiful little gadget. Let's blueprint it like, no, not that. Let's blueprint, cancel. No, don't want that blueprint. I want to blueprint this. Yes, no, yes. Is that going to do the job? I think so. Yeah, that should tile it. Oil cracker. It's an oil cracker. Oil cracker. Okay, so if we did that, and we did, say, something like... I did it over here. If I did light oil, heavy oil to light oil, we could do heavy like that. Oh, hi. Autosave. If I did that, is that going to actually connect it? Let's do that many of them. That's 8, something like that. I don't even know if we've got the materials, the supplies on hand to do that. I suppose we probably do. Hi guys. Oh, you know what? That's what's going on here. The wave is approaching. The third wave approaches. Power you from over on this side would be nice. Oh, you're already connected. That's redundant. Okay, so now what I need to do is switch these guys up to, I want to crack heavy to light. That'll do the job there. Now I need water and light oil in the bottom, right? Yes, this needs to be light oil. No, water and heavy, sorry. Water and heavy needs to come in here, so let's pipe in the heavy oil. That's light. Oh, I put it off to one side. That's all right. Light gone there. This is going to be water, and we can pipe that in from the other side. Let's grab this guy and put him here. This is water, so go ahead and grab some water from this side. Who's attacking me? How dare you? How dare you? With all that I've done, you're still attacking me. You jerks. Water is actually right there, so we can go ahead and snag that. Mess that around a little bit. Let's do that. No, that's a little convoluted way to do it. How do you want to do this, Drake? How you want to do it? What you want to do? What you want to do? That might be better. And we do this, and then we do that, and then one of these guys. There we go. We got light water coming in there. We need heavy oil to come in on this side. So let's dump that to right there. That's convenient. Boom. And we are going to crack heavy. This should become light. That is light oil now. And now the light oil can connect to... what is this going? It's going nowhere, but it could have gone somewhere. That could have been a thing. Oh, that used to go up north. That's right. Way back when we were little tiny old base before we started the giant war of the biters. The biter war of episode 45, the 70-year war, the 100 years war. It's been like a 100-episode war. What are we at, 119 now? Alright, so that is actually, should be cracking, right? Are they running? No, they're full. Why are they full and not running? It's because you didn't connect it, D-Rake. That's how you connect it. Okay. Now that should be running steady now, right? Boom, blump, blump. Yes, excellent. So light oil should be on the increase. Sort of, not really. Heavy is on the decrease. It's getting bled out a little bit. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crude or heavy oils producing, turning stuff into light oil. Then the light gets cracked into petroleum gas. Excellent. So that is balanced now. Now we have science to take care of. So I think a couple features that I want for later. One is I want to have robot speed dramatically increased because, man, they are slow. So to do that, let's look into some things here. Let's start researching research, shall we? We have these 4 already, nicely volumed at a couple per second max capacity of our network. And then we have the next 2 sciences. So let's, I did this previously on the blue one. I did this off screen, but I'm going to do this here with you. So we have to produce 14 of these bad boys. There has to be 14 of them running. Amazing. And then we need, for the yellow, we need also 14 of them. And they're going to be a lot of pre-build stuff. So in this case, we have assembly machine 1s, super cheap. Electric engines, we can do that. And then electric furnaces. So let's look into what an electric furnace takes. 1, 2, oops. This is going to be electric engines. We had assembly machine 1s and forgot already, electric furnaces, which is interesting, something I would not normally build in a build like this, because they take electric power, which if you are not using coal, right, if you don't have coal as a source, you can mega produce power with uranium. If you got lots of uranium and not a lot of coal, or you got massive solar banks, you can use these guys and they're more efficient than the electric furnaces are more efficient than the steel furnaces, because you can substitute coal, that only these ones can use, for electricity from any source, including coal. So that is an advantage there. Now, these guys are going to take lubricant, green circuits, and engines. And so we know we got a lot of green circuits, and that's not a problem. Engines are going to take, they're just steel gear wheels and pipes, so a bunch of iron input. And you guys are, and you also need green circuits, of course, which we have a big belt of. So those 2 are fine. We got that taken care of. These are green circuits again, gear wheels and iron plates. It's going to massively increase the demand on our base system. This is going to take steel, red circuits, and electric to produce electric furnaces with stone bricks. So I think that's going to be our goal, and I think that we could do the science, say, somewhere over here, right? We could have just the rows of science and belt in everything they need, because we need to bring the science from there. Really doesn't matter how far we travel it, but we could actually bring it in from the south. That would be an interesting change up. Or we can bring it, pipe it right on, a line right on through here, and connect it to, where is it? The red is that one, yellow is that one. So we could do this line or this line. I think we'll do the outside line here. And we can bring in a belt, let's say, is there anything? Yeah, there's stuff in the way here. So we could bring a belt in like this. Did I even need that power pole? Probably not. Okay. This can go out of the way. I think that was just a hand feed option for something. Alright, now a belt coming in here that went down south. Like this. And that, and that. Good. And then that's going to be our new science supply. And the new science can come this way. I like going backwards when I'm building these. It just helps me think through the process. Maybe you don't think through processes backwards, but sometimes I do. We'll bring the science in up here. Now, we could also bring it in from the left. That would be another option, but I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to have the science come in from the bottom here. And we got the basic understanding of what we need to make next. We don't, of course, have anywhere near the supply for it. I think maybe right in here would be a good idea. I would love to have, say, a belt that inputs the materials, say a double input material belt. So all the materials for the science comes in for the two teched up sciences, the next two science types comes in, say, there, and we do something like this with, that's 14, and there, take that guy out of the way, and this would be another 14, and this one can be, like, this can be the production science. Really, guys? Are you still blaring at me? What's blaring? What's freaking out so much? Yeah, there's more repairs. That is a really obnoxiously close base. Where is that? That is in the far right corner. Of course it is. Nice and convenient. Real close, we can just hop over there and take care of it, right? Ugh. So far away. Okay, and then my idea is to do this. So this is the output belt. And then we just run that baby right up here. And there. And this is the... Oh, hi. You backwards. That would have been awkward. Hi. Hi, what you doing? Okay. And there. And then do this. And we found our input line. So we've done no actual science production here, of course, but this is the idea that I had in mind. And then we bring over the resources for these supply, or these sciences. And we just keep working backwards until we've got the supplies all connected. Like that. Okay, now we just need to have our output belts like this. Let's just do it this way. I'll be faster at it. It's probably better skills might make me faster at doing it the other way, but that's okay. Alright, now, and then we need the same thing on the bottom here. Oh, we're out of those guys? Really? Wow, that is impressive. I didn't know that could happen. Well, that's probably because I don't have them as a logistic item. I want you to keep me with 50 of those, please. And I want you to keep me with 50 of the blues, please. And I want you to keep me with some belts. In fact, make it 200, please. Make it 300 belts. And I want you to keep me with 50 of the reds. And that doesn't need to be there anymore, right? No. Maybe it should be there. Reds I don't do very often. What else do or don't we need? I don't want the concrete anymore. In fact, I want... No, I don't want... That's fine. Concrete's fine. Don't really need it, though. Okay, there we go. We got stock. We got goodies in our pockets. What's it got in its pockets, precious? And those can go like that. Okay, so we're going to have to put in a cut here, but I will, I guess, have to put in a cut. I will be back, and we're going to do more. We're now starting into, you know, real building mode. We've got a factory that we're focused on instead of a defensive frontier assault, pushing the frontier sort of a deal. So I need the reds, or yeah, they're the reds. You guys can go there. And yeah, so we've gotten ourselves going towards, I got things balanced. We got enough iron at least to keep the flow going. Maybe not to keep up with, you know, the percentages or volumes that we want, but hey, why are we out of red? I said keep me with red. I said keep me with some supplies. Where are my supplies? Brothers, we need the supplies to do the work that is set before us. That, and that, and that. Oh, and another one over here. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oops, that was all wrong. That was foolhardy and way too soon. Right, there we go. That goes in there, not there, there, not there. Oh, you guys decided to bring me some more stuff, huh? Am I like standing outside the logistics network down there? Maybe that's the thing. Where's the logistics? Oh, I was outside the... Standing over here is outside the logistics network. That's good to note. I should probably put in a... Where's that? I should put in another logistics port here. That is a must. There we go. Please to set up the goodnesses. Do we have somebody coming to do that? Do I have one of those things? I guess not. Maybe. Kinda. So maybe. There you go. Good. Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies. Creatures. Robotic things that are probably trying to take over the world. Because everybody knows that's what robots do these days. Alright. There. 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 See, these dudes can't even catch up to me when I walk. And I'm not even trying to run from them. Oh my goodness. Hi. You got things and stuff for me, I see. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're going to put in a cut there. That's a start, anyways, on our science network. We have production science will be our first priority, and then high-tech science. So yeah, I'm excited to get it going and starting to actually produce stuff. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that thumbs up button if you like how things are going. If you're still with us, let me know in the comments below. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining me, and as always, I will see you in game.